Can you guys hear me okay? Is that Ivan? Is that Ran? Is that Kyle?
Check.
Clicking the button. Clicking the button.
Button is clicked. Let's do it, guys.
So cool to have you guys here.
Button.
Thanks a lot. I'm going to dive right into it, everyone. Welcome to the Commonwealth Free Fund launch party. Really excited to have everyone here. I hope the world of Twitter is here as well and joining us. We don't have our special guests for very long, so I'm not going to waste too much time with my own voice. Just want to say hi to Ran and say hi to Ivan and say hi to Kyle. How's it going, guys? How's your 2024 treating you?
Good. Up only. Good to be here.
Only we're rich. We're all rich. Kyle is more
We're rich
than all of
again.
us.
We were
Kyle is more
last
rich than
year, now we're
everybody
rich
else,
again.
but otherwise we're all trying to catch up.
Very nice reality show video, Ran. I watched last night. Very nice family, very nice growing family of banter over there.
Yeah, and very nice gummies also.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, listen, you say something about getting rich. How about we get the Commonwealth community rich? Let's get Web3 community rich as well. What do you guys say about that?
Let's fucking go, bro.
And AB de Villiers has joined us. Hey, AB, nice to have you with us, sir.
Hi there, guys. It's an absolute pleasure being here.
AB, what's up?
Hello, brother.
Awesome. What's that, Ran?
I said hello, brother.
We've got a bit of a South African contingent here in the house, so if they speak dialects, it's because they're communicating in their local tongues. Guys, let me just start off by saying I'm super proud of everybody involved in Commonwealth and super proud of All Street. For those of you who don't know, All Street is the antithesis of Wall Street. It is the 99%, and Commonwealth is here to open up venture capital, to open up wealth for the 99% who have previously been left out of the party. Okay, so the Commonwealth Free Fund is quite a special moment because, well, there's a bunch of world firsts that are wrapped in here. So first of all, it's the first time there's going to be a venture capital fund for everybody, right? No barrier to entry. Second of all, it's the first time ever a venture capital fund is going to be given away for free. Like, let that sink in for a second. It's also the first time that there is an on-chain permissionless venture capital fund. So the whole venture capital system is now on-chain by virtue of Web3 smart contract design, like thank you technology. And it's also the first time that any venture fund will be fully liquid through the technology of Web3, through the virtue of non-fungible tokens, NFTs. Another world first. Like, there's so much going on here with this free fund from Commonwealth that I can't wait to dive right in. But I just wanted to let everyone know the high level, what Commonwealth is about. It's a venture capital system on chain. So we have launch pads which allow people to get access to projects that are launching, right? That's the clues in the name. It's a launch pad. For the first time ever, Commonwealth is basically allowing the community, the Web3 community, to get access to allocations through venture funds, which are on chain in early stages, right? So instead of, coming in at the stage when a project is launching, you as the Web3 community are getting in early access. It's all about early access. And the free fund is basically how we're launching Commonwealth. We are giving away, Commonwealth is giving away a venture fund that is worth an estimated 2.4. It's an estimated $2.4 million. Kyle, what do you think about that? Tell me something about the $2.4 million wealth fund. What do you think about all the world firsts that are wrapped in here?
Well, 2.4 is what we start with. In the bull markets, that maybe we end up with 240 million. Who knows? But these are good projects that we have invested into a lot of them, and I think that they're all very reasonable valuations. So who knows how big this could go? But this is a big opportunity here. It's much different than airdrop farming or anything where just by virtue of people showing interest in these projects can get their slice of this fund, and their slice could be worth even if you're $1 million plus maybe. So
Cool. Let me just jump in there and explain a little bit about how the prizes are working, because it's not quite clear for everybody. This isn't the launchpad where you get the tokens of the underlying projects, right? It's much more like a fund. And for those of you who don't know what a fund is, it's essentially you get access to the underlying assets, right? You don't actually get access to the assets. You get access to the value of the assets, right? So the way we've done this with Commonwealth, it's all on chain. And all of the assets will, kind of become part of vaults that are on chain, and then they get liquidated over a long period of time. And then you, as the owner of the fund, will be receiving the dividends, the liquid kind of USDC, the stable coins from the fund, right? So it's not that you get the tokens themselves. You basically are the ones who own the fund, right? And NFT technology and Web3 allows that to be so simple that you have it in your wallet through the app, right? So what we're giving away, what we're airdropping at the end of this campaign is $2.4 million worth of a fund, right? The first 10 people on the leaderboard will get $10,000 slices, which are NFTs, like I've mentioned already. You get one of those in your wallet if you're in the top 10 of the leaderboard, right? The next 50 get $5,000 slices. So you will get $5,000 slice of this fund. The next 1,000 in the leaderboard get $1,000 slices. And that's not all. Everybody who completes the minimum set of missions, the minimum amount of tasks online, will be qualifying for the next tier. If you don't make the top 3 tiers, you qualify for the airdrop of wealth tokens. Okay, so nobody leaves empty-handed. If you do the minimum tasks, you will be guaranteed, and it's verified, you will be guaranteed to walk away with a reward. Your reward can be as high as a $10,000 slice in this venture fund with the awesome projects inside it, or it can be also an amazing airdrop of wealth tokens, which is coming to market in April this year, right? Cool. Is that clear for everyone? Is there any questions? Did I leave anything off? Kyle, Ivan, do you have any questions about the free fund? Ran, do you have any questions? AB, do you have any questions about the free fund?
Oh, good, sir.
All good. Is it clear? Because AB, I want to ask you specifically, like Ran is like crypto native, Ivan is crypto native. These guys have almost built the whole industry from the ground up, almost. I'm going to say almost. But you're kind of coming in new from the outside. Of course, you're like a huge sports personality, but you have an active interest in Web3. Like, what do you think of like this opportunity that's being given to like the 99%? Like, does it make sense to you? Is it appealing to you?
Yes, first of all, thanks for allowing me on this platform. It's great to be here, and to all my followers, the old cricket fans watching. I've been involved with this crypto industry for quite some time, a few years now. And the very first issue that I picked up, Tim, was that it's really difficult to be part of projects or to get in quite early, where I feel with Commonwealth, there's an opportunity or a level playing field rather, where there's no one more important than the other, which I really like.
Cool.
But I would just like to know this free fund, how does it work? How do you get involved? Where do you start? For everyone out there that's got no clue what crypto is, I think there are quite a few of my followers who have no idea. And where do you start? What is the free fund, and how do you get involved?
That's why we have you here, as well as because we love you. But it's a great question, AB. So you'll see a banner coming up on the screen, but basically this campaign launches tomorrow. In 24 hours exactly from this moment, you will be able to go to the link, which is app.joincommonwealth.xyz, and you will register for the app, and then you start getting these tasks in your face, and you click the tasks and you do the tasks, and then once you do a task that's complete, you'll get XP, right? And once you get XP, you start to build your chances of winning, right? And once you've completed the minimum amount of missions that are required across the 15 projects, you will be on the leaderboard, guys. And that's what I meant. I want to stress this like super clearly. If you're on the leaderboard, you do get a reward. Okay, so complete the minimum missions and you will get a reward. Everything else is done just pretty much simply through Web3 technology, AB. So you'll have the app already of Commonwealth. If you've done the minimum tasks, you'll get a notification saying you've completed that. And when the airdrop comes, it'll just go into your wallet, or you'll go to a claim page and you'll connect your wallet, and then you'll get the airdrop, or you'll get the prize, you'll get the reward. So it's like super simple. The main step is to go to the app, download the app, and then essentially start doing the tasks. And then everything else is just seamless from there. Now, there is going to be a prize today, guys. I wanted you to be aware about this. This XP that I'm talking about is super important because you need XP to climb the leaderboard. So for one person attending today, you will get 100 XP bonus, right? And that is huge. If you think, when you break down the dynamics of the competition, 100 XP could be the difference between, tier 3 and tier 1. So please, if you're here today, please comment in the chat and through Twitter. And I'll be asking whoever is here, from AB, from Ran, from Ivan, from Kyle, to pick out the most hyped comment or the best question. And then we will pick that as the winner. And you will walk away with 100 XP, and you'll be like climbing the leaderboard like pretty significantly, I'd imagine. So it's a huge, huge bonus if you're here today and you win that prize. Is that clear? AB, does that answer your question?
It does. Thank you very much. And just on top of that, to all the newbies as well, when I started off, it was quite scary to be safe, to do transactions, to open up wallets. I know Ran always talks about VPNs and all kinds of security protocols you need to follow to stay safe in the space. Is this a safe environment, a safe space? Are there scams around, and how do you prevent those from happening?
Okay, AB, another great question. I'm going to answer this really quick. Kyle, do you want to answer this quickly so I don't save my voice?
No, go ahead, Tim.
Okay, so essentially we have been building this technology we are technologists, and we have one of the best technology brains, I would say, that is in Web3 at the moment. His name's Tony Kelly. He's been with Activision Blizzard and Intel and the highest sort of Web2 companies for a very long time at VP level. He's been with Commonwealth since day one, designing and building the infrastructure. And I'm not going to compare it to everything else out there. I'm just going to say that it will be very, very secure and have Web2 standards of security for people who are using the app. It's a very, very easy to use app, like a Web2 experience. Like, just download it and play with it. It's like something you like a normal fintech app, like a Robinhood or something, really easy to use. But behind there is levels and levels of security and infrastructure, which are, I would say, gold standard. So AB, rest assured, if you're interacting in Web3 and you're interacting with Commonwealth, you're doing it in a very secure way, relatively speaking. Cool, thanks, buddy. Listen, I'm going to dive right in because there's an elephant in the room, and the elephant is, it's not you, or it's not you, Rando. Or the elephant is that we have 15 projects that are inside this free fund. They are partners of the free fund campaign. They're not all here today because we have another launch party tomorrow, but half of them are here today. We have 8 of these projects here today. They are all stellar Web3 projects that are about to come to market. Ran and Ivan, I'm sure you recognize a couple of them. Kyle's going to give us a quick TLDR, very, very quick TLDR of what these projects are. And then we're going to meet the founders who are all here today. And they're going to quickly interact with us. And we're going to ask them a couple of questions about their project, so you get a chance to meet them. Okay. But I just want to say that each one of these projects is featured inside the app. So once you go to the app tomorrow, you will be able to actually do a little bit of a deep dive. You can go in and have a look and a feel and, click all the links and stuff like that and get to know these projects really, really well. And they are seriously very good projects. But Kyle, tell us how we got these projects, how we got partnered with them, and maybe just give us a little bit of a TLDR of the projects, please.
Yep. So you guys know that we have the All Street Oracles, formerly known as Council, which will be helping to bring deals to Commonwealth. And this is one of the things that we're very proud of, is the quality of the deals that are in this free fund. It's extremely high quality of projects that have been chosen and selected. We want you guys to go and learn about them, and that's part of the task is just going and exploring what they've been building. But we everything from DPIN, which is a evolving narrative, to cross-chain interoperability, to GameFi, Gamblify, on-chain stuff, everything, kind of a wide variety of stuff. But we have Block Lords, who I know Ivan is involved with, and it's basically a player-driven medieval grand strategy game that immerses players in a world where the decisions and skills significantly shape the narrative and environment. Chirp.
Kyle, just one second before you go. Ivan has a pressing matter to attend to, so he wanted to come in and just wish everyone well and just say a few words quickly.
Hey guys, first and foremost, congrats on the launch. This is fantastic to see, because I know you guys have been working like hell during the bear market. Kyle was texting me and telling me about this like years ago. It was this is not some overnight project they did in the bedroom. This is very thought through, and also it shows because the projects are really insane. Blocklords was mentioned, Cookie 3 mentioned, do your own research, Dex also I see, and others as well. Like these are really good project, guys. And Kyle is a machine. Like this guy, he knows each and every person in Web3. It's crazy. I haven't seen anything like this, and it's very important because the fund is going to be a lot about the deal flow. And if you are part of this fund, you know that you have the best networker basically on your side, and that's Kyle. So yeah, big congrats, guys. Sadly, I wanted to be here longer, but as I gotta drop. Big shout out to all of you guys for watching, and let's do it, guys. See you very, very soon.
Thanks, Ivan.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Ivan. Booyakasha. Sorry, Kyle, we cut you off. Let's go.
Okay, so next we have Blocklords, which is yeah. So we talked about Chirp, which is DePIN, exploding project, harnessing the power of DePIN and a global connectivity provider for basically data and your 5G, 4G connectivity. Cookie 3, which is like Google Analytics for Web3, designed to help you make smarter decisions based on your latest data analytics insights, unlocking Web3 marketing value, users, creators, and businesses. As Ivan mentioned, DYOR Exchange is Web3 of investing, simplified, helps a lot of newbies swipe to discover. It's kind of like Tinder for Web3 discovery, essentially. Mangata Finance, which essentially is going to be it's a layer 2 ZK rollup or layer 3, depending on how you look at it, for cross-chain liquidity. So no more will we have to swap from ZK Sync to Arbitrum via Ethereum and wait for this slow process. It's going to be able to make the entire layer 2 landscape seamless, which is very, very important. Maverick Network, which is a layer 1 for real world assets, which we all know our friend Larry Fink over at BlackRock is a big fan of. So we need infrastructure. We need layer 1s that support real world assets. Nyan Heroes, the cap table on that is insane. It's basically another GameFi project where you've got your Nyan Cats, which are controlling these mech fighters in a game, and then Rabbit, which is using the most popular app, which we all use in crypto, Telegram, which has almost 1 billion users, 850 million, 900 million users right now, where you can do any type of GambleFi easily in Telegram. Using Telegram technology. So those are the ones we have today. There'll be another 8 tomorrow or 7 tomorrow. I don't know. But those are the ones here today.
Epic. Thank you, Kyle. And AB and Rand. So we're going to actually welcome in the founders like one by one now. We'll do it alphabetically, so there's no favoritism or any issues around like who goes first. So we're going to get them into the stage right now, and you guys can meet them. And I just encourage you to ask them like simple questions. We're not going to spend like hours on this, but like just very simple questions that are interesting to you about their project, right? So it's going to be Blocklords first. Rand, do you know Blocklords? AB, have you heard of Blocklords? We got a really quick introduction from Kyle. It's one of the hottest anticipated games that is coming to market right now. And here we have David. So good to have you here, David, one of the founders, or the founder of Blocklords as well. So David, meet the guys, and who wants to go with a question?
Hey guys, I'm happy to be here. Excited to be a part of Commonwealth. Great idea, great project, and yeah, can't wait to tell you more about Blocklords.
Great.
Epic. So Rand, you're like one of the killer whales, right? Or whatever it's called on that show. Like what would be a typical question you might ask one of the guys if you're on that show?
I mean, I'd love to hear a little bit about the game and what makes the game different.
Yeah, so Blocklords is a medieval strategy game. I don't know how much of a gamer you are, but imagine Age of Empires, Total War, Crusader Kings, Civilization, all those types of game. And really what we wanted to do with Blocklords was give the users the experience of not only being a warrior or a king in those worlds, but actually starting from the bottom, right? So the game is all about, crafting your own family, becoming a farmer, working your way up to warrior, becoming a ruler, and eventually becoming your king or a queen or an emperor. And essentially the game economy is designed entirely around Web3. So the farmers create the resources, the fighters fight for them, the rulers tax them and kind of gain power.
Tell me why you're going to win. Tell me why your game is going to be the winning game in the industry. I mean, I must be honest, I've sat through 20 game pitches in the last 3 days. Very keen to understand why your game is going to win.
Yeah, essentially the first part is we've been building this for over 3 years now. We're live on the Epic Game Stores. We already have 15,000 daily active users. Our goal is to have 50,000 daily active by the next couple of months and over 100,000 daily active by the end of the year. We have a fully Web3 focused economy. And then really what we're looking at is not, how can we be the best Web3 game, but how can we be the best game in the industry? So our benchmark are games like EVE Online, RuneScape, and World of Warcraft that have really fully breathing, living game economies, and that's what we're looking to beat essentially.
Awesome.
We're not going to spend super amounts of time we're going to have to meet all the founders. But David, what are the sorts of things people are going to be doing through the Commonwealth campaign to climb the leaderboard for Blocklords? What are the kind of tasks you have them up to?
Yeah, so definitely the basic stuff, join our Discord, join our Twitter, but most importantly, start playing our game, right? Like Blocklords is a game, it's a living game. Start playing the game, and we do have a lot of game drops, we have a lot of in-game rewards, and we have a lot of ways to incentivize early active users who give us feedback and help us build the best game possible. So just play the game, that's really it.
Awesome, David. Listen, we love Blocklords, obviously, at Commonwealth. We're so happy to have you partner with us. Stick around, please do. And if you haven't already, please tweet out that we're live here so we get like as many eyeballs and really drive the traction of the free fund. So we'll welcome on the next one. Let me just double check.
Guys, I have to excuse myself. I have another meeting that's starting. I just want to wish everyone good luck. Congratulations to the guys on the platform. I think it's an amazing, amazing platform. And I think if you guys, I've never seen an opportunity like this for normal retail investors to get into projects of this caliber. Like, I just don't think it exists. I think you can get into launchpads. The reality is with launchpads, especially in the new launchpad model, your chance of getting into projects like this is like close to zero. So I think this is probably your best opportunity. So much love, much support, and I'll be back next time.
From your mouth to God's ears. Thank you very much, Rand. That was a beautiful little, kind of bite-sized moment for Commonwealth. Thanks very much for that, and thanks for being here. Now we're going to have Tim from Chirp here. Tim, welcome to the stage. I think you know Kyle pretty well. Maybe AB is a new one for you. But trust me, I think you're going to like each other. Tim, whenever I first met you and heard about Chirp, it was like mind blowing for me. So if you just wouldn't mind giving that like 5-10 second elevator kind of high level of what it is, because it's very different.
Sure. Thank you guys for having me on the show. It's essentially Chirp is a deep-in network that is run by the crypto community. We're building a network that is substantially different from all of the other DeWi projects. We're not focusing on any particular protocol. So Chirp aims to connect the largest amount of devices with the blockchain. We're focusing, we have been building our project for about 2 years, have been focusing on the IoT side of the story for those 2 years. And then our plans in the future are to connect mobile connectivity and voice connectivity. Very exciting. But it's essentially the project is run by the people. People buy the antennas or miners, install them on their house, and those antennas, they provide coverage to the Chirp infrastructure, and clients can connect any type of device to the network. So this is what we're building.
Yeah, it's pretty groundbreaking stuff. AB or Kyle, anybody got a question here for Tim? AB, do you want to have one of the antennas put into your house so that you can be part of a decentralized communications network, and you can actually earn earn passive yield from like basically running an antenna from your house? Do you want to do that?
It sounds very interesting. I would definitely be interested in having a look. This is way above my knowledge space, so I don't have a lot of knowledge about what he's talking about, but I would love to find out more and feel very privileged that I have the opportunity to come in at an early stage, whereas with 99% of other projects, you just wouldn't have that opportunity. So once again, Commonwealth and the thinking behind it all has made this possible.
Yeah, you're right, AB, but I've got a feeling something like what Tim's doing could be like amazing for where we come from in South Africa, where, you know, like people, you know, if you have a property and you put up an antenna and you actually, instead of, you know, Telkom or like one of the big companies getting all of the money from running these, you know, providing coverage, you know, you actually create that coverage through a decentralized network, you know, like, and you make the money that otherwise Vodacom would make or Telkom would make. I mean, that's bloody amazing, right? So I think
I'm all in.
Yeah,
all in.
somebody in the chat asking a question, how we're different from Helium. As I said in my presentation about the project, we're not focusing on any particular protocol. So we're not just a LoRaWAN network that can connect only LoRaWAN devices. Chirp is a network and also a SaaS platform where we aim to connect any type of device with our ecosystem. So there's multitude of different devices and different protocols. And Chirp's goal is to have the user not think, you know, like how he can connect a particular device. You can just buy any device from the internet and you can connect it to the Chirp network. This is what we're building, and this is how this is different. So it's essentially it's a much more ambitious project because there's so LoRaWAN is limited only to about 500 devices or 600 devices from different manufacturers. We already integrated and we already support over 2,000 devices that you can connect to Chirp. And this is just the beginning. There's a lot of devices that we can integrate. And what we're doing differently as well is we're writing, we have the capability, and this is something that we're going to be working on this year. We have the capability to write the device data on chain. We did not start our own blockchain. We're building on SUI or SUI, and that blockchain gives us the capabilities to store a lot of device data on chain, and that opens up a lot of new possibilities. What you can do with the device data, you can verify the information, you can trigger the smart contracts from different devices. So
hey, Tim, I'm gonna ask you just to leave it there because
Sure.
like I think we've got the high level, and what I'm going to encourage people to do is from tomorrow, whenever the app is live, they can basically just go and click on Chirp, they can click on BlockLords, and they can really do a deep dive and get more kind of gritty and understand the projects a lot more. So for those of you who want to do a deeper dive into that, please go and do that from tomorrow. I'm seeing some comments here, and they're brilliant comments. One of them is, hey, you know, I'd love that 100 XP. Well, your comment's going to have to be a bit sharper if you're going to win the 100 XP. We're looking for like the most fire comment or the best questions. So guys, think about questions for the founders, or give me a really funny fire comment about the free fund, and you might walk away with that 100 XP. Thanks a lot, Tim. We're going to welcome up.
Thank you, guys.
We're going to welcome up Cookie 3, and it's Philip.
Hey guys, thanks for having me and excited about the collaboration. Yeah, good to see you, Kai. Good to see you, Tim, as we know for quite a long time already. Yeah, very excited about Commonwealth and democratizing like finance and like investment side of things. So should I just like start with my intro?
Well, I mean, Kyle gave a very quick intro to what you guys are. Kyle,
I just said it was, you know, it was basically the Web3 analytics platform, kind of Google Analytics for Web3, you know. And so if there's anything else that you want to add in there briefly that would help people understand before they can do the deep dive on the app tomorrow.
Yeah, totally. So yeah, so far we were actually Google Analytics alternative for Web3, but right now we are shifting to much more. And this includes like the wholly new sector, which we called MarketingFi. So as Commonwealth is actually decentralizing investments, what we'll be doing, we are aiming to decentralize and tokenize marketing sector, which is like multi-billion worth of sector right now, that is pretty covered in like far majority of it by just like oligopoly of like Facebook and Google. What we are doing, we are providing not only analytics for the businesses, but we will be also providing direct user acquisition for Web3 projects, so they could actually make this adoption finally happen that we are looking to actually happen in this current bull cycle. So basically, Cookie Free is like the first AI-powered MarketingFi protocol. We are used by over 200 projects right now. We are backed by, among others, Master Ventures, Spartan Group, SIMT Digital, Big Brain Holdings, GSR. So excited to join the collaboration with Commonwealth, guys. We don't hear you, Tim.
Thank you. So I was just going to say to David and Tim also, if you have a burning question or something you want to ask Philip as well, we're also meeting each other here as well. So please do jump in. But I think Philip, it's a really clear overview for Cookie 3. Again, another really innovative and necessary piece of infrastructure, I think, and offering something new. So that's brilliant. Thanks for that introduction. Is there anybody else want to ask a quick question before we move on? We're good. Awesome. Then I'm going to welcome up the next project, and that is.
Hey, hi there.
That's DYOR. Hey, MJ. How are you, man?
All good. All good. Yeah.
Hey, MJ.
Hey, hi, Kyle. Hi, guys. Yeah, super excited to be here. I guess, I could also jump in with a quick intro. So Kyle already mentioned the Tinder for everything on chain. I guess it's kind of along those lines. DYOR essentially is building a decentralized social investing app. Think of it as Robinhood, or in Europe, people most commonly use Toro, but for on-chain investing, 100% non-custodial and permissionless. Not only we combine multi-chain wallets, swaps and bridging, asset management and asset staking in one app that is available on iOS and Android, but on top of that, we also enable users to create these their profiles. With these profiles, they can interact with one another, share and copy trades, as well as, of course, share their market opinions and research into all things crypto feed that, apart from this user-generated actionable content, also pulls and curated stream of news from 129 different news sources, as well as we are currently looking into integrations with other crypto-heavy platforms such as X, Telegram, Discord, and others, in order to basically provide as much crypto-related info in one place in a curated manner, allowing people, especially novice investors, to figure out where to allocate their next dollar in chain. And that's the entire premise of our product. We want to be the platform where you can figure out where the next 100x is, and be the first one to know about it. And of course, just happen to also have an option to invest in it easily. We have managed to get more than 3,600, or actually it's 700 downloads already on our beta. Our app is launching in the first part of March. We have more than 430,000 people in our waitlist. I think maybe 440,000 people in our waitlist as of now. I just finished our seed round, have Master Ventures on board. Master Ventures investment management, Cointelegraph, and I've been building for a long time, and I'm super glad that we were able to push through this bear market, and I think good times ahead.
You made it, MJ. Well done. Listen, there's a lot of similarities, I think, in the vision between Commonwealth and DYOR. It's a match made in heaven. So I hope Commonwealth and being part of this campaign brings a lot of interest and eyeballs and traction to DYOR. I think it's going to be fantastic. What are the sort of things people are going to be doing for you in the free fund to get on the leaderboard and to climb?
So essentially, yeah, right now we have an open waitlist still. It is possible to sign up and then through referrals climb up the ladder on the leaderboard. The top spots in the leaderboard, of course, get variety of different rewards, starting from rewards and stable coins, and of course in the DYOR in the future DYOR token that is also going to launch soon. We are expecting to launch it no later than the end of March. But on that, I will announce more details later. The people in the Commonwealth, of course, are welcome to join, and to check out the project. And we are actually thinking about potential other options of how we could cross integrate between the two platforms, potentially unlocking opportunities to the users of the YOR within the Commonwealth funds in the future and the projects therein. So yeah, something that is not yet launched could also be featured on the YOR, and that's an exciting thing to explore.
Awesome. MJ, that's great. Thank you very much for being here. I hope the community is excited to meet you and to learn more about DYOR. And tomorrow you can just download the Commonwealth app and you can basically click on DYOR and you can understand more about the project in case you missed anything or didn't quite catch all of the high level. It's all there in the app, and then you can start doing your tasks for DYOR for everybody and to climb the leaderboard.
Thank
Peter,
you.
Sorry, AB, do you want to jump in?
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I just wanted to go a little bit off topic. I have to run. So to everyone, thank you very much for having me on here. Sorry about this, Tim. I have another meeting to attend to. Kyle, great to see you. And Peter, I'm looking forward to find out more about your project. And all the other projects sound amazing. And I absolutely cannot wait to find out more about all of them. Tim, I was going to ask you, I was quite early to buy some of those NFTs. What is it about the NFTs? What are the benefits? And I'm sorry, I know it's a little bit off topic, but I just wanted to know.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that just as you're running off. And please don't apologize. It was great to have you here. I know you've got a very busy schedule. There's a lot going on in your life. Thank you very much for focusing here for 20, 30 minutes. It's been great. So when it comes to the Commonwealth NFTs, the Genesis NFTs, I think you're talking about, those are basically ways for the community to back and support Commonwealth in the early days before it was even formed. It was just an idea when the Series 1 Genesis NFT came out. And when the Series 2 Genesis NFT came out, we'd just done the reveal and we told people what Commonwealth was about. And it's part of a fair go-to-market strategy for Commonwealth, where we wanted the community to be the first people to get their hands on the tokens for Commonwealth. So normally when a project is getting built, it does private rounds with VCs and maybe high net worths and angels and things like that. And then it goes to the public with a launch pad or a public sale or something like that. Commonwealth has done it in reverse, and that's what the Genesis NFTs are. They're trading on the secondary market right now, and it is the only way right now to be able to own part of the project, essentially. And also there's a reward built in there for life. So people who own those NFTs, if they're in your wallet, you will always be eligible. You will own actually profit share from when Commonwealth revenue has exceeded its expenses and it's generating a profit as a protocol. That's what you get whenever you own a Genesis NFT. So it's quite an interesting piece of technology. I would not financial advice, but great that you got in early, AB.
Thank you. So the app goes live tomorrow, and it's the details at the bottom, right? App.
That's it, man. That's it. That's all you need to know. Yeah, I know you're going to be in there trying to climb the leaderboard, but let everyone else have a chance, AB.
Cheers, guys. Take care. Thanks for your time.
Thanks
AB. A lot. Peter, it's awesome to have you here, man. Thank you for being patient. It's just because M comes after A and B and C and D. But really great that you've been patient, and let's dive in a little bit into Mangata. I know this is one that Kyle is super hyped about, and he actually, when we were pretty much finished wrapping up the free fund, he was like, no, you have to talk to these guys seriously. So what is it that Kyle was so excited about, Peter?
Hi, Tim. Hi, Kyle. I'm excited to be here. Thanks for having me. I guess the excitement is coming from what is coming next in the next bull market. And, the whole market is about layers, is about rollups. And this is where Mangata is coming in. We're helping to connect all the rollups and other chains as well, like Bitcoin and Solana. And we help people to swap their assets in very efficient, very convenient manner in between all the rollups, in between all the blockchains. Imagine that you have your assets sitting in a Ledger hardware wallet. You very simply connect it to the MetaMask that's connected to a front end, and you swap in between rollups very fast. And the assets never leave your hardware wallet, right? So to me, this is not even a question if this is needed. It's just a matter of time when this will come into reality and all of the swapping will be done on decentralized infrastructure and not on centralized counterparts.
Cool. And for somebody who might be like AB, he just left, I know, but he's not like a Web3 like native, like just, turn that around and say it as if you were saying it to your like 75-year-old aunt. What would you say to her?
I would say, dear aunt, here you have a way how you can connect to crypto where you can own your assets and you have the full possession of those assets in your wallet, in your USB device. And you can very securely trade and potentially invest into some other projects. And you can do it very easily through Mangata's interface, through Mangata's website.
And that's throughout all of Web3, right? It's not specific to any particular part of Web3.
That's concerned about the whole Web3. I mean, Bitcoin, Solana, Avalanche, Cosmos chains, maybe Polkadot chains in the future. So anything that can be connected to Mangata will be connected, and you can very easily use it to swap and invest into various assets.
That's flipping cool. Kyle, any questions?
No, but yeah, very, very, very excited. Yeah, our fund invested. I'm invested personally. Want as much exposure to the projects as possible. Yeah, I think it's necessary for the space. It's just an easy way for us, and it'll help the layer 2 narrative be more cohesive.
And Peter, tell me, what are the sort of things that you want or you have designed for the free fund participants? What will they be having to do to get XP in the free fund for Mangata?
I would say be patient and watch our socials, join our Twitter, our Discord. We already have 15,000 of people that are very active in our community. We have just announced our connection to EigenLayer. So the whole solution is based on top of EigenLayer Restake. So if you are EigenLayer Restaker, watch us, because all the restakers, they will get the opportunity to connect to Mangata through various ways. And next month is going to be very exciting.
Epic. Thank you very much, Peter. Is there anything you want to ask us before you go? Or before we move on to Maverick?
I will leave the word for others as we are reaching out our time limit, I guess.
Yeah, we're getting close. But Peter, really great to have you here. Thank you very much. And I'm going to use that opportunity to switch over and welcome in Alex Davis from Maverick Network. Welcome, Alex. Great to have you here. Maverick is a project that is close to me and my VC, Metavest Capital. We met Alex a couple of years ago now, and there's quite a story. We won't tell it today because we don't have enough time. But essentially what Maverick is doing is pretty damn cool, especially if you're interested in how we bridge the real world and liquidity from real world assets and link that to blockchain. I'm going to let you kind of fill in the gaps there, Alex, and just describe high level to the audience, like what it is that Maverick is about.
There we go. Hey guys, can you hear me?
5 on 5. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, Tim. Wow, we've got quite a remarkable history together, and it's amazing to watch Maverick fly forward as it is today. And so we're building essentially a new layer 1 blockchain specifically for the onboarding of fusing tokenized real world assets with DeFi. One of our biggest, I would say, qualms with the blockchain ecosystem is that most people are not focusing on products; they're focusing on infrastructure. And so we keep asking, when is there going to be mainstream adoption, but not building products for the mainstream. And so what we're doing at Maverick is essentially creating a monolithic blockchain specifically for and in-house vertically integrating this onboarding from the traditional world, from our network of investors and asset owners and partners, and tokenizing projects alongside with them and essentially integrating them with DeFi lending and on-chain dexes for RWA tokens, where you can go in and then now buy a piece of a hotel or insurance-linked securities or multifamily housing, and not just say that you like have these RWAs on chain like a lot of other platforms today, but then in 10 seconds go get a loan on chain, or go swap, or go sell some on a DEX, or leverage your position and then go buy more, or utilize the equity that's in those assets. So that is Maverick in a nutshell. Is a one-stop revolutionary ecosystem for integrating. It's an open finance economy is what we're building.
That's cool. Carl, I don't know if you know Maverick that well. Maybe this is a first for you. Do you have any questions for Alex?
No, not that wouldn't take an entire session of grilling, So, but it's pretty clear.
Cool.
Yeah, Kyle, it was actually funny because at the WoW Summit in Dubai, you were getting off stage. I was getting on stage specifically to talk about RWAs. So we should probably sit down sometime and dive into everything.
I'll bet he didn't listen.
I listen to everything my wife says. It's just I don't retain it sometimes.
This is it. I think it's unfair if I don't ask you the same question I asked Peter a few seconds ago. Like, how do you explain what you do to your old grandmother back in Israel or whatever?
So it's really easy. Explaining what we're doing is we're representing the ownership of different assets. I like to use the idea of a hotel because yield-bearing assets will be the low-hanging fruit for tokenization. But what we're doing is we're fractionalizing ownership of investments. Instead of having one hotel with an owner that has $100 million or syndicated to institutional investors, let's say 10 investors or family offices for $10 million, we're creating tokens that essentially represent their ownership in a portion of an investment. And so by buying up the tokens that are going onto our own chain, they're essentially buying the tokens that legally represent their ownership of an investment. So it's essentially just digital stocks that use the technology of Web3, and we're happy to put it onto our own infrastructure level on the internet. This, getting back to grandma's, so that we can guarantee that they interoperate with DeFi in a way where we're truly building money Legos.
Perfect. That's awesome. I mean, that was crystal clear, Alex. Your pitch is nailed down tight. What I will say is. You guys have been in stealth more or less, so that's probably why the world doesn't know about you, and we've kind of forced you out of stealth. So sorry for that, but also sorry, not sorry. I hope that you get a lot from it, and your community really gets to, our community, the Web3 community, becomes your community through participating here. So people who are going to do the free fund, do all the tasks, you'll be joining Maverick socials, and you'll be getting to know Maverick a lot more. So good luck with that. You can do a deep dive tomorrow. Alex, I'm going to have to bring in the next one, and I've got to still wrap up the competition at the end. So thanks, Peter. Thanks, Alex. Stick around because now we have
thanks,
Max.
Guys.
Hey, Max, how are you, buddy?
Hey, good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you for having me on the show.
Max, I feel like I want to give you the prize for the best haircut of anybody that's been on the show.
Is there a prize for that? I'll take it. I'll take it in EXP.
Yeah, exactly. I'll have to speak to Kyle about that one. No, man, love it. Awesome. So listen, Nine Heroes is seriously hyped. I mean, if you're into gaming, like we've got two of the best gaming projects coming to market that have been on the screen in the last 35 minutes. So it's been Blocklords and Nine Heroes. There is quite a gaming theme in the Commonwealth Free Fund, and that's not by accident. Gaming is probably one of the most interesting use cases, if not the most interesting use case in Web3. And glad to say that it hasn't died a horrible death with the bear market. It's actually coming back stronger because why? Projects like Nine Heroes and Blocklords have been building, and they're ready to actually show the world what they've been doing. And these are proper, like, real games, right, Max?
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate the shout out, Tim. Just a little bit. Yeah, we've definitely been building heads down through the bear market. Just for a bit of context, I'm the founder and creative director behind the project, and we're actually a AAA studio behind games that have released in the past, like Halo, Destiny, Mass Effect, and Assassin's Creed. And we've been backed by Mechanism, Solana Capital, Shima Cap, and of course, Master Ventures. Been building fairly heads down for the past 2 years. And, everything that we've done for Nine Heroes has been done through the lens of a traditional game dev pipeline, with entirely unique IP, entirely unique game mechanics, and ultimately something to ensure that our game is not only exciting for Web3 gamers, but also Web2 gamers. And obviously that involves an economy. So we've engineered a fairly bespoke economy that leverages the positive sort of feedback loops of Web3 that we all kind of familiar with, but it actually also supports it with sustainable monetary inflows from our traditional Web2 economy, thereby ensuring sort of positive price action whilst avoiding that dreaded death spiral. So excited to be here, guys. And, we have a few exciting campaigns coming up. We've got a little airdrop campaign coming up for our project, as well as an early access. And to anticipate some of the questions you've been asking, how do people get involved? Well, they get involved in our airdrop campaigns. They follow our account, they follow our socials, but ultimately they get our game and they play the game. And through the gameplay and through, completing various daily quests and missions, people will earn points and ultimately get a piece of the pie of our airdrop allocation once it's all done.
Awesome, dude. Max, that's amazing. It sounds like you guys are super jacked and also like pretty much ready for action. Would that be a fair assessment? Like, is there anything standing in the way of you guys and like my son, for example, who's a massive gamer, being able to, try some of the actual tests, some of the gaming?
Yeah, no, there's absolutely nothing standing in the way. It's fully open and permissionless on Epic Games, so anyone can actually download it and get involved with our airdrop campaigns. Of course, we do want to reward people that have been engaged in our community for a long time, so we are providing additional benefits for people that hold our NFTs and have been holding them for a long time. But in terms of access, anyone can get involved, anyone can get a piece of the pie, and especially on the game side, if you're skilled and you're highly skilled, you're ranking up on the leaderboards, you'll actually get more rewards as well, compared to people that are just kind of playing 1 or 2 matches and then leaving.
Epic. I mean, I didn't mean Epic because Epic is what you reference, Epic Games, but it is actually very, very cool, man. And I'm like super excited to have partnerships with you guys because my VC is called Metaverse Capital. We we specialize in the gaming niche, and like I said before, it's just so nice for our thesis to be coming true, to be able to see projects like you guys coming to market. So that's fantastic. And what sort of things will people be doing for you guys through the free fund? Like, what mechanics are they going to be doing? Is it going to be in the game, or is it going to be more like socials?
It's going to be a mix of socials, as well as eventually, you can start out by following us, but also joining our Discord, and also wishlisting us on Epic to start off with. But then eventually it'll actually just be downloading the game and then continuing to play the game for the rest of the airdrop campaigns. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Listen, Max, we're almost out of time, so we're going to actually pick a winner. If you don't mind sticking around, you definitely make us look better. We got Dave. Oh, I forgot. We have Dave Rabbit. I thought that you were tomorrow, Dave. Oh my God. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to have to push on for like another 3-4 minutes. Max, if you don't have to go anywhere, stick around. Kyle, do you have 5 more minutes for us? You're on mute.
I have 2, but that's okay. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's rip it, guys.
Hey,
What's
super
up?
sorry. I want to say like we left the best for last, but that would be really unfair on everyone else. But like, super interesting what Dave is doing. Dave, give us the very high level TLDR on Rabbit, and also just a little bit about your background.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I was just sitting here watching all these other presentations, and it's like, oh my God, if only there was like a single token that you could buy that could be a portfolio of all these amazing projects that we just heard. It's like, oh wait, that's exactly what we're doing. So anyway, love you guys. What's up? I'm Dave Waslin, been in this sector for a while. Co-founder of a project called Wilder World. It's a metaverse play. Had a really good experience there, great team. And I've been building in Telegram for the past couple of years, and we decided to kind of point it in the direction of Gamblify and iGaming. So Rabbit is a Telegram-based crypto casino, and it's launching the Rabbit token that you can use to play and gamble with, and there's some staking and some extra features for the token, and then we'll bring it into a traditional desktop version and in-browser version. So yeah, that's what we're building.
Dave, that's epic. That's really cool. So tell us, what's the appeal of being involved in Telegram? Like, this is quite new. It's quite innovative.
Yeah, I was just in London at this ICE conference, is this major iGaming and casino conference, and I learned there that crypto adoption inside the casino industry is not that deep yet, and so we want to leverage kind of a crypto token, leverage other crypto currencies like BTC, ETH, and USDT, all that adoption from those other networks to play on our platform. And then Telegram is really hot, with Telegram bots, and I'm very bullish the Telegram and Ton Foundation, and so we're kind of merging all these things together. It's Telegram, it's casino apps, it's crypto, and I think there's a big ocean out there to participate in, and I think it'll be a good product.
And it's quite early for you guys. What can people expect in terms of timeline?
Yeah, so this is kind of we're kind of in stealth. Like Rabbit is actually in stealth right now, and it's kind of a part of a consortium of other products. And the first product is this meme token that we launched called Rekt. And at Rekt on Twitter is our handle. That's the first token and Gamblify product that we launched. And then we have Rabbit coming in as our flagship product that'll have a lot more bells and whistles in it. So Rabbit's going to be a couple months away. It's being built in stealth right now. I guess this is one of the unveilings of it. But yeah, we have some great products coming out. So stay tuned. Follow Rekt and Rabbit.
Awesome, Dave. And I suppose since you're in stealth, the main kind of goal for people in the free fund will be kind of ramping up your socials, like becoming part of your community and kind of getting to learn more about what you're doing, right?
Yeah, exactly. We're going to make it fun. There's going to be mini games. There's going to be airdrops for people. There's going to be ways to do kind of point systems. You can play our app and play with BTC and USDT or whatever, and then earn the Rabbit token as an airdrop if you use our products. So yeah, kind of stay tuned to our socials, and then we'll launch these products in the coming months.
Epic, Dave. Thank you very much. And listen, you're also an advisor to Commonwealth, so we are looking forward to this journey together. And yeah, thanks so much for being here today. I'm going to ask Kyle. Oh, Kyle, do you have a chance to announce the winner?
No. You guys can do that. I have to jump off. I'm 2 minutes late to the next call, but no, it was just amazing seeing all of this, and all the comments were incredible. So I'll leave you guys to pick the winner there. But it's an unreal feeling having this kind of all come to fruition now. It was it's been a lot of work.
You're getting emotional, Kyle. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. Listen, so Kyle, save that thought for tomorrow when we do launch party number 2. It's going to be late in the night or early in the morning for you, but I know that you'll be there because this is how much it means to you. But yeah, thanks for being here today, man. Go to your next meeting. So as Kyle said, it was really, really cool reading the comments. I've been reading them whilst I've been sort of talking and also trying to interact with everyone. There's been some very, very funny ones. Somebody wanted to propose to Cryptoman Ran for 100 XP. It was close, but you didn't win the prize. There was another one here saying, yeah, listen, have you calculated the reach that the oracles have? Must be like 15-20 million range. Bullish. Absolutely. The oracles are a very important part of the Commonwealth system. Took 2 weeks off to get a slice of this pie. Let's fucking go. That's a comment from Jan Mon that was also great. But listen, I think the one that wins it for me, and there was a bunch of other really great comments and questions, guys. There was questions about the terms and conditions for the competition, how we're going to guard against Sybil attacks and let's say people who try to gamify the experience, but in a negative way, or bots and things like that. All of that is baked into our frequently asked questions. So if you go into the app, you'll get all the answers to those questions. It is there. One very, very important piece of information, if you're still listening for the campaign, is please, if you've participated in the beta or and previously you've signed up to a newsletter, use the same socials, use the same email address and the same wallets as you've been using. Otherwise, it's a lot harder to track. Okay, so that's just one piece of information the CTO wanted me to call out here. So the winner and the person who will get 100 XP in the competition is Victory Crypto. And your comment was tuned in at work whilst pretending to sell photocopiers. I mean, who even buys photocopiers? This project is lit. What a freaking team. This could be life-changing. Help me escape. And then in brackets, don't tell my boss. And the reason we chose this one was because it really encapsulates what Commonwealth is about. It's about the 99%, and it's about hopefully using Web3 technology to level up. And that's what we want to do. That's what Commonwealth is built to do. So Victory Crypto, you'll be getting a DM from us, and you will get 100 XP, and you will have an edge in the campaign. So hopefully you can stop selling photocopiers after this is all over. That'd be great. Cool, everybody. Thanks for all of the brilliant projects that joined today, and thanks for AB to be here. It was great having you. Thanks for your questions, AB. Thanks, Ran. Thanks, Ivan. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, everybody. And thanks for all of the influencers and people out there in the community who have put the word out about this show today. And we're doing it all again tomorrow. So if you are in a different time zone, hopefully you can join us at a bit more suitable time for yourself. We will have Altcoin Daily. The boys from Altcoin Daily will be here together with Kyle and maybe a couple of other special guests too. So I'm going to thank you for being here for now. Thanks, everybody. That was the Free Fund launch party #1, and see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.